One of the biggest obstacles to our progress is seeing the efforts we have to make as hardship. For so many of us, doing the work feels like an obligation, a chore, and something we would rather avoid. We can often feel when making effort, despondent, unmotivated, and at times fatigued. What we don't understand is this attitude and approach weakens us, making our endeavor much harder. If only we could love the work that we need to do on ourselves, we would then find our mountains would become molehills. The unusual idea of loving the ugly is a nice introduction to how the journey can be made not only more palatable, but easy. Loving the ugly invites us to accept ourselves where we are, and it's a simple but profound introduction to the equally empowering idea of loving the work. When we love the work, what is needed to create positive change is illuminated, and we realize it is our struggle that prevents us from meeting the most authentic parts of ourselves. In today's meditation, you're going to learn to embrace the struggle and learn how to turn the work into love. As you hear this simple but profound narrative, imagine the words are emerging out of your mind, out of your heart. The more sincerely you connect with what is being said, the more you will be carried to your desired destination. To help you with this, the words are spoken in the first person. Let us begin this beautiful walk into love. Sometimes it feels hard to find the energy and the motivation to keep going. I find myself doubting who I am, what I am doing, and where I am going. My mind is weary and my heart heavy. Will it ever get any easier? When I look ahead, what I see looks bleak. I can't see the horizon. In these moments, I feel like giving up and accepting failure as my fate. And yet, there is a flickering flame of hope. A part of me that is unwilling to resign. A part that is encouraging me to keep going. I know I need to begin the work. I know I need to feed my mind and soul. I've come to realize that change is a process, not an event. But the impatient part of me is pushing for an outcome I have not yet earned. I want it because I want it. But I am starting to realize that this is not how it works. I have to stop seeing the work as a chore, as something I have to do, something I do from a place of reluctance, wishing it were not this way. I'm coming to understand that this attitude and approach is holding me back. The work has not come to punish me, but to liberate me. And I can either work with it or have it work against me. In this moment, I know I need to choose to change my attitude and approach. This is how I can find my way back to myself, back to my truth. And I make this decision now, not just for today, but for the rest of my days. I make a pledge now that I'm going to die trying to be my very best self. Making this promise to myself, I can feel something stirring deep inside of me. Something old, something ancient. A part of me that I had forgotten and lost. I can feel that this part of me is more powerful than any other aspect of myself. And I can feel it rising. And as it rises, it's lifting me up. The feeling is so lovely. As I rise, there is an inner knowing, an ancient wisdom that speaks to me. And this wisdom reminds me that I am greater than I ever imagined. This wisdom tells me that if I can find the courage to embrace the truth about myself and take the actions required, then I will discover my true meaning and purpose. This wisdom tells me that I have the resilience to meet any challenge or demand made of me. As I deeply listen in and take full account of what's going on inside of me right now, I feel I have access to capacity and resources I didn't know were there. I feel deeply motivated to rise up out of the ashes of despondency and despair, and to go and claim the prize of self-respect, self-confidence, and self-love. And so I do. I now see the work with new eyes, not as my foe, but as my friend. In fact, it is the work that will hold me up when I feel weak. It is the work that will give me strength when I'm lacking the energy and focus that I need. It is the work that will remind me who I really am and what I'm capable of. The work will always lift me up when I remember this is all it is ever trying to do. It is my ally, and I give thanks to it over and over again. When I accept the work on myself is essential and necessary, I run lovingly towards it, and it sets me free. This is how I intend to live the rest of my life, focusing on what's important with a grateful and appreciative heart and mind. And with a grateful and appreciative heart and mind, I am now able to lovingly embrace the struggle. And the struggle lovingly embraces me. And through the work, I am set free. This is how you turn work into love.